Welcome back to another video. I'm just on the way home from selling the lambs. Here's what's coming up today. Hi, come back here. That's my water bucket, boy. Hi, girl. Already late for the mart, and we've a feckin' puncher now. And lambs inside in the trailer.
He's taking lambs now. They're yours on rams.
Will they make a fortune?
They'll make the price of the day anyway.
What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. I will not sound so simple.
So welcome back. So as you would have seen in my last video, I was going through some lambs and going through the prices in the marts. So I've decided to take some lambs this week to the mart. So what I'm going doing is I'm going bringing them in, going through them properly, weighing them, and I'm just going to bring you along the journey of going to the mart, prepping for it, and selling the lambs. So stay tuned. So we're just going round up the lambs now today. We're going to the mart. Hey, shh, Charlie. Good dog, Charlie. Well done, Charlie. Come on now, lads, come on. Shh. So far, so good. There's some very big lambs and very small lambs. Yeah, 4 or 5 of them are after jumping over the wire there and hopping over and gone. Their lambs are probably here now. Disaster already. Oh, Christ. Go backwards, Jack. We haven't. Come on, hop! Hop! Come on now, hop! So the lambs seem to be in good enough condition. I suppose the only thing I see with some of them, they seem to have dirty bums. And I was talking to David Beattie from Sheep School. If you're not following him already, I'll put up the name of his YouTube channel. He's a super sheep farmer, and you'd learn a lot from him. But he was saying the same as myself. A lot of dirty bums there, but they're all worm dust, up to date. But it's raining so much, as you can see there outside, the last couple of weeks. The quality of the grass is growing, but the quality of the grass isn't that great, and it's very watery and seems to be running straight through them, and that's why a lot of them seem to have these dirty bums. But like, their condition is fine. It's just the grass seems to be running straight through them. So we'll start popping them into the scales there, weighing, and we'll see how we're fixed now, and we'll know where we're at then. So I keep going there. So they seem to be weighing well, and I'm just catching them myself and just manually putting them in. So this lamb here is 46 kgs. So he's a ram lamb. I just get orange dot, and these will all be getting tagged as well, and I'll be starting them out into different groups according to their weights and according to if they're a male or female. So yeah. So I reckon this lamb here will break all records. So we'll see what weight he is. So this is the last lamb to be born. I think he was born maybe a week or two ago. And 13 kgs. A whopper. Ram lamb. So I have a good few pulled out there, nearly up to 40 I'd say. Which is good. I just want to get a full trailer load. So I just have to go through a few more there. So anyway, yeah, we'll just keep going through them anyway. This lamb here looks like a big lamb straight away. So we'll test him out. I'd say he's close to 50 at least. 52, 3 kgs. so that's a fair weight. So as you can see here, I'm just I've the sheep all cornered in, and I'm going to be going through the lambs here now, picking out kind of heavier lambs and putting them into the scales.
If the lamb's pinned in here now, he's going weighing them. He's picking out some of the heavy stuff to sell next week. One put in there now. 39 kgs.
Oh, them ones are done already, not the lot.
Right, the ones are after being weighed already. For the map, there we go. Right.
20D.
These tagging lambs now, they're laws on rams. You have to have 2 tags on them now for the map by law.
Laws and rams.
Laws on rams now. There's different.
All pollies. No.
They're all poly lambs. No hardens.
Yo. Was there always tags there? Going back?
No. There was no such thing. You were on mark and the sheep to identify them.
No tags?
No such thing as tags. Some people just put a mark on their ear.
A notch?
Yeah, cut the left, top of the left or the top of the right. And in the harness sheep, they used to brand them with a brander.
And why did they bring in? Because people robbing sheep and what?
Well, that's what the new EU regulations. They had to be identified. So that's the new law now. These are the lambs we're carrying to the map now from a clone today.
Are you happy with them?
Well, they're reasonably good enough.
Will they make a fortune?
They'll make the price of the day anyway.
Just count them out now evenly because we need to put 25 on top and 25 on the bottom deck of the trailer.
12, 14, 40. Ready? 14, 3, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You're going to put the inside there to keep the lambs clean in the trailer.
Lambs.
50 lambs going after Macroom. They won't see Barn Stuka again.
Charlie.
Hey! Hey!
Try man. One side of man. Oh, that's good. Hop. Try man. Right there.
Off he goes to the mat. I'll have to stay at home to mind the house. There he goes.
Make matters worse now if lamb's loaded and a flat tire. So I had to back around there. Already late for the mart and we've a second puncher now. And lambs inside in the trailer. So en route to Macroom Mart now, and a lot of delays. A couple of lambs broke out while we were putting them in over the fields and we're ages after them, and then with a flat tire. So we're on the road now, thanks be to God, and it'll take about an hour to get there, I'd say, today. Especially with a full load. I'll be driving slow, but So yeah, so I'm after landing here now in Mart, and there's just a small queue ahead of me. So yeah, we just have to wait here now until it's our turn to unload the lambs.
137, 137, yes, 138, 130.
Oh, up. Come on, up. Come on, lads. Lambs were good here the last 2 weeks though, weren't they? Trade, yeah. It's good going, eh? So this is a sheep dispatch book, and any movement of animals on and off the farm, it has to go through this. So you have to go up into the office there in Macroom. Any mart is the same, and they take 2 pages, and you keep the yellow page, and then you get these stickers, and you put these on the lambs to know which is yours, obviously. And yeah, so I'll be sticking these on the lambs now. So these are my lambs here now, so I have to put numbers on them. So the purple dot here is for your lambs, and the orange dot is for the rams. So there's 2 different groups, so you obviously have to identify them, because if they mix up with other lambs. But anyway, we have an identification tag as well.
137, 137, yes, 138, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130,
106, 106, 106, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, 108, Brigadier, 108 108 Brigadier, yes, 108 9, 109 Brigadier 9, 109 109 9, 109 109 109 109 so we're having to 110, 110 with a 110, yes, 110
So that's it. Final good boys to these lambs. The ram lambs made €110 and the ewe lambs there made €101. Prices are back now from last week. The prices in the factories dropped the last few days, so I probably would have liked a bit more, but sure, is what it is. It's the same for everyone else selling today, so I'll have to get on with it. But anyway, heading home now from the Mart. On the way here today, I was hoping for an average of €110 for all the lambs, and the average was €107, which still isn't too bad. I obviously would prefer the extra few euro, but trade was back in the factories the last few days, so that impacts on prices. So still not a bad price, and I'm happy enough. So we'll go home now to wean the sheep now, and we just have to separate them. So just back now, and we're just going to take away the ewes from the lambs, and the lambs are going to get mineral drench, sheep boost, and tomorrow we're just going to give them a worm dose, and we're just going to leave them inside as well, and we're just going to make sure they're all eating. So the lambs are all weaned now, so the ewes have been taken away, and there's a few cull ewes who we want to fatten, so the ewes would have maybe one pack working, or maybe prolapse. So any lambs not eating, we're just pulling them out and putting them down, and we're just going to have to put it into their mouth just to get them used to eating. Another one there now. What are you doing here? Can you explain?
I'm putting a bit into his mouth, ones that want to eat.
They're not eating.
Well, which you can.
Let's help him, so I reckon. And so the ewes are outside here. The ewes are up here now, and they're in grass now that's poor quality around the house. So they're going to be left out here now for a few hours every day over the next week, and they're going to be put into the shed overnight. So they're going to dry off hopefully well and prevent them getting mastitis and stuff. So what's going on here now? But sweet Jesus, girl, come back from my bucket. That's my water bucket. So what we're doing is we're swapping between the ewes. The ewes are over there outside the farm shed. They were in all last night, and the lambs were outside all night, but we're just bringing these lambs in now to make sure they're all eating some creep nut, and once they're all eating after a few days, because some of them aren't, we're just going to leave them out full time in grass with some feed as well, but we just want to make sure they're all eating. So they're swapping at the moment. The ewes are inside by night, the lambs are outside by night, and we're just switching. So we're just bringing them in now. It's hard enough to bring in lambs when there's no ewes with them. They're a bit wild. But they should go up handy enough because the mothers are above calling them. Come on.
That's it for this video. Some of the lambs are sold and we'll carry out the rams to grass. One let here escape, so we have to tell him to meet the rest of them.
Stay tuned for the next one. What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. Why will not sound so simple?
Come on.